Happy Father's Day. Yes, honey. Um, so I know that this is no cap Sunday and it's Father's Day. So I wanted to jump on just for a little bit. We had a great service today. We focused on our fathers and the dads at the church and just made a point to celebrate them. A lot of times, and I think that they're getting away from saying this so much that they say on Mother's Day the stores are full and the restaurants are packed and all of that sort of thing. My theory is always because the restaurants are packed on Mother's Day normally. I'm not talking about like pandemic style, but I'm talking about normally because usually the women are the ones doing all the cooking and we want a break. Okay, that's true for our family anyway. Like, man, we want a break. Let's go somewhere else. But we are fortunate to have our men that cook for us. Okay, even my husband, my dad coaches him through helping out cooking. He usually makes the yams and they're good. But so anyway, we really celebrate our dads. And the minister preached today the Father's Day sermon and talked about the sacrifices that so many fathers made. And one of the things that stood out to me that he said in reference to the black male, I can't really say that this was true for any other ethnicity, okay? But the black male was basically ran out of the homes and basically was devalued. Basically, it was said that he was not valued in the home and that actually you could get more without that male there. And so a lot of the times the man was out of the house because you couldn't get any benefits with the man there. It's still true. You can't, legally get all these different so-called benefits such as food stamps or anything like that with a male in the house. Okay. So a lot of families made the choice for the male to be out of the home. Okay. And that had to be one of the hardest things for a male, to not be able to be there for his family, to provide for them the way that he needed to. Okay. And so the minister talked about some of the sacrifices that, fathers make. A lot of times people don't really realize that fathers make sacrifices too. They look different because a lot of the times, like for instance, like with my husband, he is, a worker. Okay. He's going to go to work and, during this time of the pandemic, he had time that he wasn't, that the place he works at was not open and he drove himself crazy. He had to be doing something. Okay. Because he wants to feel like he is, doing what a man's supposed to do in regards to his family and the household and the kids and his wife. That's a big role. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times I tell people, you'd have no idea the struggle of manhood, the weight of it, the true man, what he goes through and what he as a man is responsible for, and I could not do it. Okay. And I'm always that it seems like I'm the woman that's in the room a lot of the times that with that unpopular opinion. I am okay with roles. Okay. I'm okay with my womanly role. I can cook. I can clean. I'm good with that. Okay. And he has his role. And this is how our household works. He has his roles, things that he does as the man of the house. But if need be, we help each other in each other's roles too, because my husband cleans better than me, believe it or not. He just does, because there's some things I'm not willing to do that he is. And I also think about my dad and how he, I've been talking a lot, especially since we were talking about the Black Lives Matter and, just being educated. My dad was one of those dads that before I even started school, he was trying to make sure I was ahead of the game. Okay. Even as a little black girl, he wanted to make sure that I already was educated. He didn't wait until I got to kindergarten for me to start learning. I knew all the stuff that that they were learning in kindergarten and the first grade. Okay. Because my dad, took that time with me and he would drill stuff into me, read stories. Him and my mom both, they were big on making sure that I was educated. And then as I got older, me and my dad's bond grew in a different way because I tell my daddy everything. Everything. Okay? And there is nothing like it, to be a daddy's girl. Okay? And there are two of us, me and my sister, and we both are daddy's girls. Okay? And we will fight you about our daddy because he's just so great. And I told him today that he's like the best kept secret because my dad's a pastor. People automatically are like, yeah, we don't want to be around him because you can't have fun. We'll keep letting you believe that. You know what I mean? Because we don't want, we don't want to share him. But he's just an awesome person, and a lot of the times I get tickled because we have a lot of similar personality traits. It just is what it is. Okay. Both of my parents put in, and if you pay attention and you know them for real, you'll see both of them coming out of me. That's just the way it is. But I just want to say how much we appreciate the dads. I always want to acknowledge my kid's dad, not the bio, but the one that raised them, okay? And how awesome he has done, with the kids. And we're starting to see that they listen to us a little bit, And that is so good to see, that the work that you put in to a person's life as a child, that they get it now. They don't have to get it while they're growing up. You know what I'm saying? But long as they understand that the sacrifices that you made or the things that you tried to instill in them, how it's going to help them in the long run in life, how it affects their lives now, and hopefully that they'll pass it on to their kids. So it's been a great day. The men ate till they couldn't eat anymore. We had 2 roasts. We had mashed potatoes. I made some of my grandma's macaroni and cheese from scratch. Minus the butter. We're trying to kind of, not throw them into a heart attack, but it still was delicious. And what else do we have? Corn. We had a lot of starch. Men picked the meal. Salad, cornbread, like, cast iron skillet cornbread, brown beans with turkey meat in it, and I think that's it. But it was enough. It was so good. And my husband stuffed, okay? And then he had put in an order for M&M cookies, and my sister went all over the place to find him M&M cookies. So he's set with his Propel water and everything else that he got. I think that the dads had a great day. We did our tributes. I didn't record them this time. I figure you guys get tired of seeing us doing our dances and our songs for our parents. But we did a tribute to the dads. I want to encourage people, make some more dad songs, man. It's easy to find something for the mamas on Mother's Day. Make some dad songs. But anyway, so that's my No Cap Sunday about Father's Day, and to touch on what the minister preached about sacrifices that dads make. You guys, love on your daddies, okay? Love on those fathers that those men that step in when somebody stepped out, those grandfathers, because we have some great men. Let's acknowledge them. Let's not give, we can dog out the sorry ones all year long, okay? But let's talk about the good ones today, you guys. All right? All right, you guys, have a good rest of the day. I'm going to go finish spoiling my husband.